Big Daddy Game Shop is one of a handful of game shops in St. Augustine. Mal's Content sat down with Dakota Smith, an employee at the shop, to discuss gaming and the culture that surrounds it.
My name is Dakota Smith. I've worked at Big Daddy Games for a year and a half. We went to a bunch of places up in Jacksonville, down in Daytona, out towards St. Augustine Beach, and learned a lot of aspects that we liked, learned a lot of aspects that we kind of got pushed off or turned off against. But I've been going since I was about 13, and then started going again when I was about 17 with the now owners of Big Daddy Games. Blue-black is the color of my modern deck. Those are my two favorite colors because you get a bunch of control of the board, and I honestly think that's how Magic's supposed to be played. Magic the Gathering, I would probably say the return of Magic Pro Tours for the modern format. There was a lull on them for the past 2 years because the R&D team at Wizards thought that Modern wasn't getting as much return and everything like that, and they started printing a bunch of really strong cards for Modern and the new standard. And so the professionals, casual players alike were like, we really want to see a resurgence of Modern, and then they released Modern Masters, and it brought down the price specifically. It used to be that you had to have $1,900 for a deck. Now you can have about anywhere between $200 to $800 for a competitive deck, which is an insane change. Ooh, more popular. I would say kind of everything as a whole, but mostly the games that are the intermediate level, not so deep in like D&D where you're actually making a character and getting into a role and almost acting while you're playing, but things like Settlers of Catan or Betrayal at House on the Hill, or things like Arkham Horror where you do get into a role and you had to play a role with your team and develop actual skills and work with the team, and sort of the word I'm looking for is formalizing and socializing the aspect of board games and tabletop games. The gaming culture, my favorite thing I would have to say is the ability that everyone has to teach. The interactions that everyone has with one another whenever there's a new player. Everyone's very almost like an older sibling or like a parental figure, very supportive, very excited for the other person, and develops this really strong and tight-knit, almost family aspect.
For Mal's Content, I'm Mal Carney, hoping that content made you content. Thanks for watching.